What's up, investors? It's the Russian dude. Today let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, the biggest problem of the United States financial system, obviously about the US national debt, specifically the debt ceiling. Because every single time the debt reaches or gets closer to the ceiling, there is so much panic in the media, everyone is uncertain what's gonna happen next, if America is gonna announce default, and then mysteriously everything solves by itself, literally last minute. The event is not yet relatively close to us, it's not in the near future, but eventually it will happen. So let's talk about this phenomena in this very short video. Approximately 1 year ago, this was the last time when there was a huge problem with the US debt ceiling, which was discussed by every single media possible. Eventually, once again, last minute they increased the debt ceiling, they continued to borrow the money, the US debt continued to skyrocket like there is no tomorrow, and everyone calmed down, like pretty much nothing happened. But apparently it is expected that approximately in 2025 America will print so much money, borrow so much money, increase the debt so much that once again it will start reaching or getting very close to its debt ceiling. So inevitably, just mark my words, remember this video, watch it later once again. Approximately in, I don't know exactly, maybe middle of 2025, this is when media again will start talking about US is gonna collapse, it's gonna be default in America, America will not be able to borrow more money, so there will be, like, the financial system will be ruined, take out a few money out of the stock market, put them under the pillow, invest in gold, things like this. Guys, I'm predicting this with 99.9% certainty, this will happen next year. And I mean, I wish the situation will be really funny the way I present it, because yes, you remember from my previous video that just interest payments alone, they already surpassed $1 trillion, and it is expected that in 1 year, these interest payments can already cross $1.4 trillion, increasing by mere 40%, which is $400 billion in interest payments alone. This is how crazy US government creates and increases its debt. And this is exactly once again the problem which is supposed to happen in relatively near future, approximately 1 year or less from now. As soon as America starts to get closer to this debt ceiling, the news will start panicking, creating FOMO, creating uncertainty, doubt, all these kind of things. But eventually, just like dozens of times in the past, in the very last day, almost in the very last minute, the US will approve the increase of its debt ceiling. Which kinda raises a couple of questions. First of all, why do you even need to have a debt ceiling if you can constantly increase it, like literally nothing stopped American government from increasing its debt ceiling in the past. They always did it, they always said this is the last time, and then they keep doing it once again. And the question number 2 is, until when they're gonna borrow money, how much more they want to accumulate the US national debt, because, well, eventually the bill will be due and somebody will have to pay for it. But unfortunately, as we all guys know, the ones who end up paying are the regular people. The big major banks will be bailed out by the government. Major corporations will suffer maybe a little bit, they will need to fire some people, the taxes will need to increase, but they can handle it. The ones once again will end up paying for these interest payments, again, regular people, in most likely form of increased taxes. The talks about America going closer to its debt ceiling might already, the very earliest, begin approximately at the end of this year, which might, by the way, if you think about it, cause a little bit market correction, because at the same time we'll have the presidential elections, and this combination of these two factors usually creates higher than usual volatility, because people are uncertain about the future, so some of them prefer to simply lock in their profits if there are any. But in the end, long story short, I don't think anything critical will happen. American government, as always, will increase their debt ceiling and just continue borrowing more money, paying down for its financial programs, until the next cycle when everything repeats once again. Well, there you have it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed today's episode, and see you on Monday.